We found you in the middle of a new tide, and your caravan was destroyed. You were surrounded by a bunch of little blue lights.
Каждый перегон я изнываю от страха. Работа караванщика нелегка. Так что если не понимаешь, то великий
It is extraordinary that you survived the attack of the tide. It would have turned anyone in your place into a fallen or a pile of ashes. But as you see, that didn't happen to you. You are safe and sound.
So, rookie, how are you feeling? Are you ready to prove yourself worthy? I only need those in high spirits, you know what I mean? Bright-eyed specialist in anything and everything. I'm sick and tired of whining old bastards. The role of an emissary is just a cover. What I really need is an agent. Research, observe, kill, interrogate, strike deals, make arrangements. That's your part in our difficult task.
For some unknown reasons, you may possess abilities similar to ours, and we'd like to check it.
Over the course of more than 2 years, Pioneer started as a small indie game and then became a full-on AA game, with the studio having doubled its staff over the last year, recruited talented developers and veteran developers from numerous studios, and also recruiting more than 60 professional voice actors for different characters, which is just massive for this game that started off so small. The islands in this game are sinking into darkness. With each blue tide, we lose more and more lives, it is said. It is time to rectify this and attack the hidden enemy. You'll complete the main story quest and find out the cause of the catastrophe. In this game, special attention is paid to the events, factions, and quests in which you will take part. Play as a mercenary, a bandit, a caravan guard, an explorer, or a pioneer. The range of roles is extremely extensive and will help you become a full participant in a variety of events across the archipelago. You'll team up with other adventurers and act as a group or alone. Together with your comrades, you can go on long journeys to the vast expanses of the Shadowlands or raid closed dungeons. You will explore anomalies, confront hunters from other factions, and run special missions. There's enough work for everyone here. Go on a long journey to explore the island's most dangerous places, build outposts, improve your equipment, and establish trade routes. These will all help you establish a foothold in the depths of the island. The outcome of your expedition depends entirely on you. The game features over 50 handcrafted quests and elaborate stories. Some of them may contain difficult moral dilemmas or choices that will affect the outcome of the quest. You'll be able to go to special areas on the global map as well, which are large areas of terrain with dashing battles between players. For example, the Shadowlands. You can go there as a group or alone. The reward for this decision will be the loot of other players and the opportunity to get rare and valuable equipment, which can often be found in these areas. If there is no clan but you still want to make friends and have solid cooperative actions beside killing, you can find a passion in completing quests together with other players, it is said. By joining a squad with players who have similar quests, you can do most of these quests together or alone if you'd like. You can also join the clan to declare war on the world together and add to the massacre with your clan comrades. You'll be fighting against everyone else, supporting only each other and teammates in this fierce confrontation, which will have many players, but you'll be able to conquer resource points. Not only will you fight, but you will also also earn some money. Certain parts of the islands have already undergone several stages of transformation. In some places, the ground has blown up. In others, everything has been contaminated or covered in blue tides. Unique artifacts or specimens for research are more likely to be found in such places. These are the materials that pioneers and expeditionaries hunt for, of course if they stay alive. Transformations of the island gave rise to a huge number of anomalous activities. Be prepared to meet the most diverse, spontaneous, interdimensional, and biological anomalies and monsters. The game world is divided into regions. Each of these regions is an open world of different sizes. For example, one of these locations can reach 10 kilometers square, which is huge, but by the way, the studios does not change the size. The priority is to fill it with exciting activities. Progression in the Pioneer world is mainly about advancing expeditions into the island's depths. The player will repeatedly experience the role of a pioneer. The death and rebirth of your character are justified in the game and accompanied by unique game mechanics. In every PvE-oriented region, there is a so-called initiative quest, which is an important story quest or line of quest, the completion of which can affect the situation in the region or change the balance of power. The developers have already recreated 5 major settlements with their unique designs and population. These towns now host quests and events. There are various quests in the game, both daily activities passed in a few minutes, not counted in these 50s quests, and more extensive and comprehensive tasks including quest lines. For easy comparison, you can take the classic side quest from the Elder Scrolls or Fallout. In narrative structure, the game is very similar to the Bethesda games, which is what they were heavily inspired by. It is a world full of life that isn't so big with nothing in it. Pioneer will require people to eat and sleep in-game, and if you do not do so, there will be limitations to your character. But they have reduced the pressure on the player during development. Pioneer remains a complex game, but it is a game about exploring the unique world, and the devs want the player to focus on that. There are no classic roles in the game or any kind of unique classes at all that will give each player a different ability, but the player can be upgraded to better imitate a particular role in everyday gameplay. Variability is present, but the player's skills come first, which is a feature that I very much like because I'm not really into heroes and all that kind of stuff with abilities and such. The game has several extensive dungeons to raid after reaching the maximum level. In addition, a huge number of story, co-op, and single-player dungeons will have to be visited while completing story and side activities. It is also possible to seize certain territories in the Shadowlands if it is done by a clan. For more on this game, make sure you guys like this video right now and please subscribe to stay tuned.